morning, guys, and welcome to the Monday Movie Memo. And I have a bit of a different background behind me because I'm reporting from a secret location where I'm visiting the set of a major movie that I'm going to be able to talk to you about on Cinema Blend. I'm supposed to be out of the office today, but it's Godzilla week. Godzilla is opening on Friday, and there's so many exciting things happening. And so I had to take this special edition of the Monday Movie Memo to talk to you a bit about the Godzilla Prequel and the things that you need to know about Godzilla before you go into it. I'm going to keep this relatively spoiler-free because I know that so many guys want to go into the movie on Friday ready to have your minds blown. If you haven't yet read our review on the site, I'm going to link to it down below. You can find it on cinemablend.com. We gave it a perfect 5 stars out of 5, calling it one of the best summer blockbusters and one of the best summer disaster movies that we've seen in a long time. But there are a couple things that you need to know before you go into the prequel, before you go into the movie. And there's a prequel floating around out there. It's not a film, but it's a comic book. It's called Godzilla Awakening. And the people at Legendary and Warner Brothers were nice enough to send me this prequel, this text, to get you caught up on all things Godzilla. And the artwork in it is fantastic. There are some great shots of Godzilla as he's fighting different monsters, different mutos. And I think that that's a term that you're really going to want to know. If you can go by a store and pick up this graphic novel, it's just, the design of it's fantastic, and it's going to let you know about a lot of interesting things about the film. They're going to help you, I think, better appreciate the story because there's a lot of exposition that goes by in Godzilla. And for relative newcomers, I mean, I know Godzilla, but I don't really know the history of him. And so this book helped me an awful lot as I was trying to figure out what was going on in the new movie. And so I'm going to go over just a couple of things I think you're going to find really important. I had no idea that, I know that he's called Gojira, and that's a name that he goes by, and I had no idea that that's a conjunction of the Japanese words for whale and gorilla. No idea. I also, according to the history of this book, the creature's activities date back 250 million years ago. There's a theory in Godzilla that he helps bring a natural balance to our planet. And whenever something's going seriously wrong on our planet, Godzilla appears. And apparently things have been going wrong for a really long time. Because when you're going over the history of the creature, which is detailed in this fantastic graphic novel, it goes back at least 250 million years. And there are different points throughout history that have been important to the development of Godzilla as a character. And some of that is touched on in the movie, but it's really, it's sort of hustled through because they really want to get to the modern day story, which is great. That's what they need to get to. But I think you need to do a little bit of research on your own, which brings me to the third point. Do a little reading before you go into Godzilla on the bombing of Hiroshima. The date, August 6th, 1945. Very important to the development of Godzilla. Very important on the history timeline of this creature. And I think you might want to just brush up on the facts of Hiroshima before you go into Godzilla on Friday, because it's going to just help sort of inform you and give you a better idea of what's going on with this creature. I mentioned the term muto. I think you really need to know what that means before you go into the movie on Friday. I didn't know. It's detailed in this book. The muto is a massive, unidentified terrestrial organism, and they are creatures that, well, I don't even want to tell you about their origin. You'll find out about their origin, and they're going to bring a lot of pain to Godzilla. And Godzilla's going to bring a lot of pain to them. That's the whole point of you going to this movie. You want to see Godzilla versus the muto. But in addition to the existence of the muto, massive unidentified terrestrial organisms, man hunts and kills these animals, and has been, or these creatures, and has been for a very long time. And so in this book we see about the formation of the Monarch Division, which is a team of men, scientists, who know the history of these creatures and who have been tracking them over the course of time, forever. And this particular group that I think is important to the formation of the movie coming out on Friday, the Gareth Edwards movie, was formed by General MacArthur during the 1940s, 1950s. And some of the characters in this prequel comic have a significant impact on the movie on Friday. So I can't tell you any more than that, because to get into any more specifics I think will ruin some details and really important things that you're going to learn in the movie on Friday. But really, you're teeing it up for monster action. You're teeing it up for Godzilla versus some gigantic, horrific mutos, and believe me, you're going to get plenty of that in Godzilla on Friday. So If you have a chance, pick up Godzilla Awakening. It's a great, great prequel story that will lead you right into the action of the movie on Friday. Check out our review on Cinema Blend. We're also going to have a ton of junket coverage, asking the actors and the director ideas for sequels and about some of the hidden Easter eggs that are in there, references to the old Godzilla films and ways that they want to make the film modern. So keep it locked here on Cinema Blend all week. It's Godzilla week. We're very excited for the movie to open on Friday, and we're very excited to talk about it with you.